Okay, next is question number 9. Okay, so this question seems to be very tough. The diagram is very confusing, and student mostly, if it comes in exam also, they used to leave this kind of question. Okay, now as I told you, to solve complicated geometrical problem, first thing, your basic of geometry must be very strong. Basic means your property, whatever it is, you need to know properly all the properties. Okay, without knowing those properties, this complicated geometry you won't be able to solve. This looks complicated but very easy. See how I will solve this one. So they have said two circles intersect at 2 points. So there are two circles. This is one circle. Let me draw with different color this one also. Okay, this one is one circle and this one is another circle. So you can see these two circles intersect at 2 points. What are those 2 points? This and this, BC. That's what they have said. Okay, now they have said that ABD and PBQ are drawn to intersect the line, intersect at A. And this ABD and PBQ are what? Line segment. So you can see ABD, this is a line segment, means straight line, this one. Okay, and PBQ is a straight line. Okay, are drawn to intersect the circle. So these two are drawn to intersect the circle. So you can see these two lines are intersecting the circle at where this line is intersecting the circle at P and Q, and this line is intersecting the circle at A and D, right? So that's what they have said here. Okay, now simply they have asked you, prove that angle ACP means this angle I have drawn properly, you can see, is equal to angle QCD. Here also I have drawn the angle. So you have to show this angle and this angle, it's equal. So if you see the question carefully, they have not given you any information in this question. Means something is equal or some lengths are equal. They have not given anything here, right? So how you will solve this question? So they have just given that this is a line segment, this is a line segment. Okay, and B and C is a point where the circle intersect, they have said. So I have to show that this angle is equal to this angle, right? So if you see carefully, I have drawn in different color pen, this one, right? This is red color. This angle, is it not equal to this angle? Yes, obviously this and this must be equal. Why? Because they are, see, drawn from the same arc. From this arc, this angle it is also drawn, this angle also drawn from same arc. And we know that if I draw chord also here, then you know that in segment always angles are equal. So I'm using this property here. See carefully. From this arc, if I draw angle here and here also, then this angle and this angle must be same when I draw from the same arc. Okay, from this arc only I am drawing this angle, from this arc only I am drawing this angle. Okay, so this angle and this angle must be equal, right? So this and this equal. Same way, this one, you can see this angle and this angle must be same because it is also drawn from the same arc. So this and this also equal, right? So I have to show this and this equal. So if I can show this and this equal, problem solved, right? Because this and this equal, this and this equal, I know, right? So if this and this equal means what? This and this also will be equal, and you can see this and this will be equal or not? Obviously yes. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angle. So if these two are equal, this also must be equal. Why? Because this and this equal, we know, and we know that this and this also equal. Why? Because they are drawn on the same segment from the same arc. Okay, so this and this will be same, this and this will be same. So if this and this same, this and this same, and this same, then we can say this and this also same. Okay, so that's how you will solve this question. So notes I have already given to you. This is the explanation I have given. Okay, very simple. You just have to mention that angle PBA is equal to angle DBQ. Why? Because vertically opposite angle. We know that angle ACP is equal to this angle QCD is equal to this one. So since this and this equal, therefore this and this also must be equal. That's it. Okay. Okay, so next is question number 10. So if circles are drawn taking two sides of a triangle, so first I have drawn triangle here. Okay, so they have said taking two sides of a triangle. Suppose I have taken these two sides. Taking these two sides, you have to draw two circles, taking this one as diameter. So they have said, see here, if circles are drawn taking two sides of a triangle as diameter. So two sides of a triangle I have taken as diameter of a circle. So this as a diameter I have drawn this circle, this as a diameter I have drawn this circle. Okay, now see carefully what they have asked you. Prove that the point of intersection of these circles, point of intersection of this circle is which one? This one and this one. So they have asked you, prove that the point of intersection of this circle lie on the third side. So which one is the third side? This is the third side of triangle, right? So this point I have to show that it lies here. So our diagram actually it is not correct. Okay, so if you draw properly this one, this point will lie here. So you have to show that this point lies on this third side. Okay, so how I will show that one? So see carefully here. You know this is a diameter, and if I join this point and this point, what it will be? It will be a chord, right? You can see it will be a chord here on this circle. Okay, so chord of the circle. Now if I join this and this, okay, can you tell me what will be this angle? This angle will be 90 degree, obviously, right? I have to show this point, that is I will name it as D. Okay, this point lies here, I have to show, right? So you see here this angle which it makes with this line, it is 90 degree, right? Why 90 degree? Because it is angle on semicircle. If I draw this one separately, you can see this is a circle, this is a diameter. I have joined this point and this point, this point and this point. This is a diameter, means what? It is angle on semicircle. So this is always 90 degree, we know that, right? So this angle, it is 90 degree. Same way in this circle, this is the diameter. So if I join this point and this point here, this point and this point here, okay, let me draw with different color pen. This one and this one, this also will make how much angle? 90 degree. Now you see carefully here, this is also 90 degree. Now if this is also 90 degree, this is also 90 degree, is it possible that this will make something line like this? Obviously no. This is 90 degree, this also 90 degree. It's not possible, right? Because 90 degree, it should be how much? 180. 180 means it is a angle on a straight line. We know that on a straight line, angle, total angle is how much? 180 degree. Now this total is how much? 180 degree from here to here, right? So obviously it should be a straight line. It cannot be like this. So if it have from this point and this point, if it has to be straight line, then obviously this is the straight line which we can get from this point to this point, right? So it means what? This point must lie here. Okay, then only if it lies here, then only this angle with this one will be 90 degree, this angle will be 90 degree. It will make a straight line. Okay, so this D will be here. Okay, so how you will write down this one? Since this angle ADC, angle ADC plus angle ADB is equal to 180 degree, it forms a straight line. Okay, that is BDC must be a straight line. That is D lie on BC. That's it. If BDC must be a straight line, if it is have to in a straight line, you can see if this is B, this is D, this is C, then if it is a straight line, obviously D must lie on this line, right? BC. Yes or no? So we know that BDC is a straight line, so D must lie on BC. Okay, that's it.